guys, it's Sophia from Worlds at Heart Yoga, and tonight's session we're going to do a wind down from your day practice. As you can see here, it's evening. We've got Oz the yoga dog with us. So we're going to do elements of cardio within the postures. We're going to do some weight bearing and obviously some nice chest openers, hip openers, and just make you feel really wonderful after a potentially hard day at work. So without further ado, we will just get ourselves into a nice seated position. For you, you could either be in Sukhasana pose, which is one heel into the groin and the other in front, so no crossing the ankles. You could be kneeling, or if you need to, you can sit in a chair. And we're just going to take a moment to just, let's think of it as our reset button. We're just going to take stock. We're just going to really sort of try to get mindful and bring ourselves down after a potentially hectic day. So that's it. Oz has got the right idea. You can lie down if you really want to. In fact, Shavasana is an optional pose for you, okay? So let's just take a moment, close the eyes. You can have your hands in Chin Mudra, which is index finger to thumb, resting on the knees, or you can have the hands in the lap. I'll keep them on puppy tummy. And we're just going to begin closing our eyes, taking a deep inhale through the nose. Big sigh, exhale. And again, deep inhale. Big sigh, exhale. And again, deep inhale. Big sigh, exhale. Just letting go of any tension. So keeping the eyes closed, you can bring your hands in front of the heart, just to the heart center. I'm going to take a moment just to really focus on that heart center. So as we inhale, I want you to imagine the body's flooded with golden or silver light. And as we exhale, we glow. And again, deep inhale, focusing on the heart center, filling the body with light. We're rejuvenating, we're resetting. And as we exhale, we let go. And again, deep inhale, really filling the body with prana, energy, joy. And as we exhale, I want you to imagine any negativity, any stress or problems you felt during the day, they dissolve away from you. You can even visualize that they're like a plume of smoke. And as you exhale, like a dragon, those plumes of smoke leave the nostrils and leave you. So take a deep inhale, filling the body with light, prana, energy, and exhale, just letting go. And just take a moment to enjoy silence. You can set yourself an intention for the class if you like, which is a bit like your positive manifestation or your aim for the practice for today. So just enjoy a moment's silence. And exhale. That's lovely. So we're just going to begin by really inhaling the arms up above the head, interlace the fingers, push the palms to the sky, reach and stretch, reach and stretch. That's lovely. Exhale, hands to the knees. We're going to take the right hand to the left knee. Inhale, we twist from the waist and look over that back shoulder. Come back to centre. Let's repeat on the opposite side. That's lovely. Inhale back to centre. We're going to drop the knees to the left. That's lovely. I'm going to bring the left arm down. Inhale, the right arm up and over. That's lovely. Inhale, come back to centre. We're going to come up into a kneeling position, like so. Hands on the knees. Inhale the chest forward, exhale back. So we're doing a nice little cat stretch but seated, okay? That's lovely. Okay, we're going to drop the knees to the right. We're going to bring the right hand down Inhale, up and over. So we're getting a nice stretch along the waist. That's lovely. Come back to centre. We're going to very slowly, if you can see me because puppy's in the way slightly. Hands by the sides of the knees, exhale, bring the body down. We're going to cross the left leg over the right. We're going to do eagle arms, so we're going to cross the left elbow into the inner bit of the right, wrap them round. Inhale, exhale, elbow to knee, and back down. Inhale, exhale, elbow to knee, and down. Inhale, exhale, elbow to the knee, and down. So I want you to do 10 of those at your own pace. Ready? Inhale, exhale. So let's do 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. We're going to bring the knees into the chest and just do little circles with the knees. Now, the good news is we're halfway through. The bad news is we've got to do the other side, okay? So we're going to cross the right leg over the left. This time we bring the right elbow to the inner flesh of the left. Eagle arms round. So we're trying to get the palms together. Doesn't matter if it's not there yet. So we're going to do 10 again at your own pace. Ready? Inhale. Move on the exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's good for the core, that one. So we just do nice little circles again with the knees. Inhale, exhale, forehead to the knees. That's lovely. We're going to cross the ankles, take hold of the edges of the feet, tuck the chin under. Inhale, and we're going to keep rolling until we can come on up. That's lovely. We're going to come and step back into plank pose. And we're just going to stay for a second or so in plank pose. So we push the heels away from us, put shoulders underneath, on top of the wrists, wrists underneath the shoulders. We're just going to stay for just a few seconds. So draw the stomach muscles in, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We're going to come to staff, so we're going to start to do chaturanga down and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to up dog. So tops of the feet are on the ground, let the heels roll out to protect your lower back. Inhale, look to the sky. Optional chaturanga, so we can exhale, inhale to plank, or exhale straight to downward facing dog. So this is the first one of the class, so just, walk your heels in place. You can even sway your hips from side to side. That's lovely. And again, inhale, come back to plank. We're going to push the heels away from us. You can stack the wrists underneath the shoulders. I'm going to hold. So plank is fabulous because it's getting all of our core muscles, and the reason it's good to get a strong core is not just for a six-pack and a showy looking stomach in summer. It's actually to protect your spine, because your core muscles help stabilise your spine, okay? Hopefully my rambling has distracted you from your burning stomach muscles. We're going to make it a little bit harder because we're going to exhale to staff. We're going to hold for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to up dog. Oh, I felt that then. Everyone together, tuck your toes under, exhale, downward facing dog. That's lovely. And just walk your feet in place, okay? Lovely. We're going to walk the hands back. So we come into a forward fold. Inhale, hands on the shins. Exhale, folding forward. So you can take hold of the backs of the knees, the shins, or the backs of the ankles. Inhale, exhale, bend the elbows. And then tucking the chin under, we're going to inhale, come on up. Exhale. So we're just going to do a few shoulder rolls just to really help release any tension or stress, because we carry that a lot in our shoulders. So we're going to exhale forward, inhale back. So just go at your own pace, just swapping, moving the shoulders forward and back. That's lovely. We're going to inhale the hands up towards the sky, and I'll be careful not to hit the candles. Inhale up. If you want to, come up onto the tiptoes. And exhale down. I'm going to bring the hands behind my back. Just going to interlace the hands. So we're trying to get the heel of the hands together. So that should be really opening up the shoulders, opening up the chest. We're going to inhale, exhale forward. Nice flat back. Curling under. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, flat back, coming up. I'm just going to shake the arms out. Let's do a nice little vinyasa flow now to start getting the heart rate up. So we're going to bring big toes together, feet together, draw the stomach muscles in, tailbone under. We're going to bring the palms together, cross the thumbs. Inhale, flat back, draw a line to the sky. Happy backs, tip the hips forward for a slight back bend. Inhale, back to centre. Exhale, folding forward. I'm going to step into plank pose. And again, we're just going to hold, so push the heels away from you, wrists stacked underneath the shoulders. We want to really push the heels away. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. We're going to tuck the toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg up nice and straight. Exhale, knee to forehead. And again, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to forehead. And again, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, forehead to knee. One more time, inhale. Exhale, forehead to knee, hold, hold, and step that right foot through. You can grab the ankle and pull it there if you need to. I'm going to place that back knee down. Come onto the fingertips, open up the chest. Inhale, come on up. So we can really, really stretch that quadricep, lunging forward. You can place your hands just above the knee if you want to, or stay up nice and high. Exhale, we're going to sweep the hands to the right hand side, twisting to look over that back leg. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, folding forward. Tuck the back toes under. I'm going to step that right foot back to the left. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And again, we're going to inhale the left leg up nice and straight. Exhale, left knee to forehead and back. So we inhale, exhale, forehead to knee and back. Exhale, forehead to knee and back. exhale, forehead to knee, hold, hold, step that left foot down, come onto the back right knee. And again, come onto the fingertips, we're going to open up the chest, inhale the hands up. And again, if you need to, place your hands just above the knee, you can lunge that a little bit forward or stay nice and high. Exhale, hands to the outside of the left knee, inhale to look at that back foot, there we go. Inhale, coming up, exhale. Bringing the hands onto the ground, stepping into plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. That's lovely. You can either walk the hands back or look between the hands, bend the knees, step or jump the feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, hands onto the shins. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, coming up. Exhale. So I'm just going to step back a bit so you guys can see me. So we're going to inhale the hands up, reaching, reaching, come onto the balls of the feet, bend the knees, exhale. Going to come into diver's pose. You can come a little bit higher onto the balls of the feet if you want to. That's lovely. Exhale the heels down, inhale chair pose. That's lovely. Exhale, hands onto the ground. Step back into plank pose. Push the heels away. We're going to hold, okay? So let's get yourself really comfortable. So we're splaying the fingers, wrists are in line with the shoulders. Push the heels back. Draw the stomach muscles in. Use your breath, okay? Really inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. I'm going to come onto the forearms. That's lovely. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Really draw the stomach muscles in. And we're going to exhale into dolphin pose, okay? So it's a little bit like downward facing dog. We're aiming to get the heels to the ground, but obviously we've got the forearms on the ground. And this is a good precursor to doing scorpion pose. We're doing any kind of handstands or shoulder stands. I'm going to inhale, come back to the forearm plank, exhale dolphin pose. Inhale forward, exhale dolphin pose. Inhale forward, exhale dolphin pose. Once more, inhale forward and exhale dolphin pose. We're going to come up, back into plank now. Exhale chaturanga, inhale up dog, tuck the toes under, exhale downward facing dog. I'm going to inhale the right leg up, nice and straight, look between the hands, step the right foot forward. Inhale, we're going to turn those back toes away from us and come up into warrior one. That's lovely. So look, my hips, they so don't want to lift them to this pose, but we really have to make an effort to try and straighten them. Inhale forward. So the weight is in the edges of the feet, pushing so the knee is in line with the ankle, toes are just, you can see the toes beyond the knee's not over. So we inhale up, exhale warrior two. Now drop that front hand, inhale up and over, inhale, coming up, and drop the back hand, inhale back to centre, so we draw the stomach muscles in, We're gazing down past the fingertips. The trick with Vajrasana 2, Warrior 2, is not to be too far forward and not to be too up high. You just want to ease into it, okay? And lunging as we exhale. Smile, we've got our solemn yoga faces. We've got to have some fun as well. So we're going to inhale, straighten the leg. May need to step the back foot in a bit. Exhale, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, exhale, armpit over that front knee, draw the front knee up. Inhale to look up at that top thumb. We're really opening up the chest. Gazing down at that bottom foot, bend the front knee, shuffle the back foot in a little bit. We're going to bring the right hand in front of the right foot. Inhale, if you can, come on up. That's lovely. Exhale the foot down. We're going to come back up into Warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the leg, hands on the hips. We're going to turn both the feet pointing away from us. Inhale the hands up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up, exhale, hold. Close your eyes. I want you to focus on the Anja chakra, the spot right in between the eyebrows. So drawing on our strength. So really draw in a deep inhale and exhale, let go of any tension. Inhale, exhale. Open the eyes. We're going to place both hands onto the knees. Exhale, right shoulder in, look over the left. Come back to centre. Repeat on the opposite side. So left shoulder in, look over the right. Inhale. We're going to double the mat if you need to, if you've got soft knees. Otherwise, you can just come straight onto the carpet and come into frog pose. So both knees down, we want them parallel. Draw the toes in. I'm going to come onto our forearms, so we're getting a real big inner thigh stretch, okay? And if you want to, you can bend the elbows, forehead on the ground, palms together. Inhale, come on up. You can put the heels together. So we're coming into a kneeling position. Hands on the ground, inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, folding forward. You can hold onto the elbows if you want to. Nice flat back. Inhale, come on up. Exhale. Just coming to the front of your mat. I'll stay in the middle so you can see me. We're going to put palms together. Inhale, draw that line to the sky. Exhale, folding forward. Bit of a wobble then. I'm going to come into plank pose. Hold. Push the heels away. We want the shoulders in line with the wrists. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. I'm going to inhale the left leg up nice and high into the air. Look between the hands, step the left foot forward. We're going to turn the back toes away from us, weight into the edges of the feet. Inhale, Warrior 1 for Vajrasana 1. That's lovely. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, Warrior 2. We're going to drop that left hand down by the inner left foot. Inhale to look up at the right. You can bring it over the head if you want to. Inhale back to centre. Going to drop the backhand. Inhale, come back to centre, gazing past the fingertips. Inhale, straighten that front leg. You can shuffle the back foot in if you want to. Exhale, roll the shoulders back. We dip the ribs over that front leg, drawing up the knee so the armpit is in line with the knee. Drop that left hand, inhale to look up at the right. And we're pushing that hip, that top hip away from us to really open up the chest. Gazing down at that bottom foot, you can bend the knee, bring the left hand just in front of the left, shuffle the back foot in, inhale and stack the hips. Draw the right toes in towards you. Bend that left knee, inhale, warrior two. What we're going to do, hands on the hips, inhale, straighten that front leg. I'm going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing. But I want you to, again, same as before, turn the toes away from you, inhale the hands up, but this time we're going to exhale forward, nice flat back, and then bring the hands onto the ground. We're going to ground the right hand into the centre of the mat, inhale to look up at the left. Come back to centre, ground the left hand, inhale to come and look up at the right. That's lovely, back to centre. Fingertips facing forwards, we're going to inhale, exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, come back to centre. We're going to take the right hand to the left foot, left hand to the back of the ankle, inhale, exhale. Draw the chest towards that leg. Inhale, come back to centre. Let's repeat on the other side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, come back to centre. We're going to turn the fingertips away from us, start to climb towards that space in between the legs. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, come back to centre, and again fold the mat if you need to have that extra cushioning for the knees. Otherwise we're going to exhale, the knees down, draw the toes towards the shins, come into frog pose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, coming up, we're going to put the heels together, nice wide legs. Exhale down, hero's pose. I'm going to leave the posterior in the air, but we're going to bring the chest and the chin down, so we're getting a nice little back bend. Inhale, coming up. Okay, we're going to do a nice little back bend now. With back bends, it's really good to just listen to your body. So if anything feels really painfully uncomfortable, then that is your cue to stop, because us people can be a little bit silly sometimes. I know I've done it myself. We push and push because back bends look impressive and we hurt ourselves. So just go in the stages that I teach, okay? So just keep going until something feels to that edge. We call it the edge in yoga. So when you get to the edge where it starts to feel more than just a bit uncomfortable, okay? So stage one is to come up onto the heels. We're going to do camel pose now, but stage one, hands into the lower back and just exhale forward. So you're just literally pushing the hips forward, you're giving yourself a little bit of a Buddha belly, and if you want to, you can let the head roll back slightly, okay? Inhale, come back up to centre. That's your stage one, okay? Stage two is come onto the balls of the feet, and we have to do this step by step. So we inhale, look up at the left, exhale, look at it as it touches that left heel. Push the hips forward, inhale the right hand up, exhale, right hand to that right heel, push the hips forward. That's lovely. And to come out of this, exactly the same, right hand up, inhale to look at the left, we come on up, and then we exhale into hero's pose. Okay, so that is step 2. Step 3 is to keep your feet flat on the ground, so obviously there's further for you to have to go. So we inhale, left up, exhale, down to that heel, push the hips forward, inhale the right back, exhale, that's lovely, push the hips forward. So we're just going to stay, whatever stage you're at, just enjoying the pose. Inhale, exhale. Right arm up, inhale, look at the left, bring both arms up, exhale, folding forward. Inhale, come on up, put the knees together. We're going to do asana now. So I'm going to bring the soles of the feet together, push the hips forward. So this is a lovely hip opener, great for circulation as well. The hands around the tops of the feet, and you can just gently rock from side to side. And then it's like we're opening a book. So imagine your feet are like a book. So we open up the pages. Inhale, nice flat back. Exhale, not pushing or forcing, but just aiming to get the knees to the ground. You can bring the elbows to the corners of the knees. Exhale down if you want, very slightly. If you really want to, you can bring the forearms onto the ground to increase the stretch, okay? Inhale, come on up. So we're going to do table pose now, nice big chest opener. You've got several steps. You can do it with knees bent, so we have fingertips pointing forward. We inhale, lift the seat off the ground, nice flat stomach, nice flat back, gazing down to the knees, or you can gently the head roll back. Exhale down. So that's stage 1 for you to do. Stage 2 is to have your feet nice and straight. Now if you have a block available, you can put a block underneath the feet to rest the feet on, okay? So exactly the same, fingertips facing forward. We're going to lift the hips and the seat off the ground. Ready? Inhale. Inhale, exhale. Feels good, that one. Okay. We're going to drop our knees to the left. We're going to bring the right foot over that left knee. So we're bringing the right toes just beyond the left knee. We sit down, so our bum's in between the heel. Inhale, the right hand up and back, so it's really creating a nice like straight rod for our spine. We're going to inhale, the left hand round to take hold of that right thigh, and as we do, we begin to twist. So we look over that back shoulder. Inhale, we unwind, come up onto that bottom hip, push the right hand into that right knee, and we reverse what we've done. So let's repeat on the other side. We're going to drop the knees to the right, bring the left foot over that right knee so the toes are just beyond it. We're going to sit down. Inhale, the left hand up and behind us, so it gives us that nice straight back. The heel of the hand is in the base of the back. We're going to inhale, the right hand round, and what should start to happen is you begin to twist from the waist. We keep twisting and look over that back shoulder. Inhale, I'm going to sweep the hands up and over, come onto that right hip, push the left hand into that left knee, and exhale. That's lovely. So we're going to go into a shoulder stand. No we're not, we're going to do Viparita Karani. We've had tough days at work. This is for us to relax and unwind. So this is a nice inversion just to help circulate the blood. It gives your legs a bit of a rest. You can do shoulder stand if you want to, but Viparita Karani is a wonderful, wonderful pose to do. Literally means legs up the wall, so This is for you guys, okay? So shuffle your bum up against the wall. We're going to lie on our backs, inhale the legs up onto the wall. You can put your hands either on the lower belly or just relax them out. And you can even bring the soles of the feet together if you want, so you've got a bit of a hip opener as well. So you're cool, guys. Just enjoy this moment of relaxation. If you want to stretch your legs out, I mean, you can really go wide if you want to as well. Just finding a nice point where the lower back is into the ground. So we start to become really mindful of our breath. So we inhale, as we exhale, we observe the breath. The breath is the bridge between the mind and the body, so when we control the breath in our pranayama techniques, when we focus on the breath, we create a calm body and subsequently a calm mind. Now for your relaxation for Shavasana, you can stay in Viparita Karani if you want to, or come to Shavasana, which is corpse pose. So I'm going to very gently turn, if I've got normal blood pressure, to the right, otherwise to the left. Come onto our mat for Shavasana pose. Okay, so just a nice quick practice today to fit in before your dinner or after your dinner, just to unwind after your day. So just lying on your mat, get yourself comfortable, have a little fidget. This is the time to have a drink of water if you need before our relaxation. So once you're on your mat, just wiggle, get yourself comfortable. We want the legs nice and wide, arms nice and wide, with the palms facing up towards the sky. Let the feet roll out naturally. And we'll just begin by taking a deep cleansing breath in. And exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale. So bring your hands onto your stomach, and I want you to breathe into your hands. So really inhale. Exhale. So you should be really inflating your stomach. So deep inhale, push the air into the belly. Exhale. Now let's bring your right hand to your lower ribs, the right rib. Inhale to here. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So it should feel quite tight. I'm going to bring the left hand now to the collarbone, to the top of the lungs, and I want you to breathe here. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Bring both hands back to the stomach, deep inhale, and exhale. So that should feel really wonderful. So when we had our right hand on the lower right ribs and our left hand just by the collarbone, that is our shallow breathing that we do most of the time. And as you noticed, it felt really tight, really uncomfortable, and not as nice as our full lung capacity breathing when we breathe into our stomach. So tomorrow, when you're about your everyday, just take note of how you're breathing, and every now and again remind yourself to do that deep just go enjoy a moment of silence now. This is your opportunity to contemplate anything that's been bothering you. Just give yourself a moment to acknowledge it, and then on the exhale we let it go. Imagine it dissolving away from you. Or like we said before, like our dragon's breath, as we exhale we breathe it out like a plume of smoke and it wafts away from us. Deep inhale and exhale. Deep inhale, big sigh, exhale. And start wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers, shaking the head from side to side. If you've got high or low blood pressure, we want you to roll to the left hand side. If you've got normal blood pressure, then just roll into the right hand side in the fetal position. You can put your hands underneath the head just for a second. And then when you're ready, coming up into a cross-legged position, and we'll end our practice. So you can keep your eyes closed. I'm just going to finish the practice with our 3 Oms, the sacred sound of the universe. So I'm going to take a deep inhale and do the Om on the exhale. Inhale. 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 Deep inhale, big smile, and exhale. Open the eyes. Going to inhale the hands up above the head. You know, the joy, energy, happiness, prana in between the hands. We draw it down to our third eye for intuition, to our lips so we speak compassion and kindness, and lastly into our hearts. And I say a very big namaste. Guys, thank you for joining me today, and I will hopefully see you soon through a video format sometime soon. Bye beautiful yogis, take care.